Hi, this is my new surroundings. I'm going to explain this horribly, but I've been putting it off for a while, so let's see what I can do. You know me by now, I am a massive Cartoon Network fanatic. I've made goodness knows how many videos in the past 6 or 7 years. I want to tell you a story. When I was 6 or 7 years old, I had this dream where I was given control over the programming on Cartoon Network. You could tell it's a childhood dream. Those are the things that are on your mind. I don't remember all the specific details. I remember just lying in bed and I had these executives, I guess, standing over me, and they present me with a binder of every type of program they owned or licensed. That memory stuck with me. And then I want to say 2021 maybe, I made this GT video where I talked about this story in that, and then I made a hypothetical 24-hour schedule for what I would do if I had control. It was very thought up. It wasn't perfect. I mean, if you go back to that video, I gave three time slots to Ben 10. So it needed to work. And Tom and Jerry didn't even have a place. That's the thing. If I was a child and I actually had control of this, I guarantee you the entire day would be filled up with Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and the Cartoons. It was 2001, so that's maybe 4 or 5 shows from the Cartoons range. Yeah, that would have been it. Maybe Pokemon as well, I don't know. But the idea stuck with me. I never really did anything beyond the GT video, but the idea was there. And then this year, I decided to act on it. And what we have is this. I actually made a 24-hour compilation for Cartoon Network. These 3 videotapes, they basically follow the same idea as the GT schedule. I have to do something for a full 24-hour day. I have to be as thorough as possible, and I cannot repeat shows. I have to include as many as I can, with each show getting 1 episode. Except for Tom and Jerry. That was special. I reworked the schedule in certain places. I added shows I didn't even know existed. I took out some old shows. I mean, if you were looking for Camp Lazuli, you're going to be heartbroken. I don't think anyone is. And then I cut it together with bumper clips and IDs from Cartoon Network from the checkerboard era to whatever the most modern version was. And I included as many commercial breaks as I could without it being overkill. I basically wanted to make this seem like you were actually watching Cartoon Network. A Cartoon Network that had no consistency whatsoever. And in the pinned comment of this video, I have digitized files for all 3 of those VHS tapes. As well as an info sheet, which is basically explaining everything that I'm trying to say right now. As well as a set list for every show that's included. I've just been a Cartoon Network fan for the past 28 years, and I had to get this done. It is pretty much I would say it's my creative masterpiece, quite honestly. I wish I could post it on YouTube, but I tried that with just the commercial breaks and the intro to Pokemon Advanced Battle got the video blocked. So honestly, I should have seen that coming. I remember when I was doing Recordable Fridays, and whenever I did a Toonami video, that was a nightmare, because it doesn't take much for Pokemon to get claimed. Oh. And that's pretty much why I never made a video memories review on Pokemon. I had a lot to say, but I can't show anything. So yeah, if you want to check out the video files, there are 3 8-hour files going from 12 a.m. all the way around to 12. Each file is 8 hours long, and I include commercials that did air on Cartoon Network, starting from 1992 to I want to say 2016. That's as far as I went. Big thanks to my wife, my in real life friends, and a few animation fanatics on social media for helping out with episodes to shows I have no knowledge of. Jason, Ashley, if you find yourself watching this, I appreciate your help. So yeah, if you're interested in those, there is a mega link in the pinned comment that will take you to the folder that's in it, and it will give you everything you need. All I ask is that you have a good time. I've been a fan of Cartoon Network for years, and all I want to do is share the love.